Morning. Good morning from somewhere. We got as far as Inverness and we were going to head down to Loch Ness, find somewhere to camp there, but we found this little car park. We're not exactly sure where we are, but this was nice for the night. Okay, so this isn't the content we want to bring you, but needs must. We're in the Asda cafe. Tesco didn't have a cafe. We had a comfortable night last night, but this morning we've got no banter, no clue, we've got no idea where we're going. But we'll probably just head down to Loch Ness, have a look around. If we can get the kayak out, we will do. If not, we're going to look at Urquhart Castle, something like that. But first, breakfast.
Yep. So we found the monster already. We can go home. It wasn't that difficult.
I didn't think he'd be on a roundabout though. Loch Ness!
Hello, Loch Ness? What's that? I'm kidding. It's just a duck.
Here at Dores, right on the banks of Loch Ness, we've got the home of Steve, the Nessie hunter. This guy is famous. He's been here for over 30 years looking for the monster. That's dedication. Okay, so today the plan was to go kayaking on Loch Ness and find the monster, but it's far too rough, so we've changed that. We're now going to camp on the shores of Loch Ness. But first we'll take you for a tour. We'll walk right round the loch. No we won't, it's 23 miles long. We're pretty much at the end of the loch, at the Inverness end, and it stretches for about 23 miles down that way. This is the second biggest and second deepest loch in Scotland. Am I right in saying it's the biggest body of water in Britain or something? We stumbled upon this forest a few years back and we always said we need to come back and actually camp here. And tonight, I think it's going to happen. Oh, I can't even tell you how beautiful it is in here. The only thing is, we've got a tent, we've got a couple of sleeping bags, summer sleeping bags, and it is quite cold. We weren't really prepared for this weekend, but that's part of the fun. This girl in front of me, she's camped a lot within the trees. I trust her judgment. She'll find us somewhere. Absolutely perfect. So I think Bear Grylls here has just found us a perfect camping spot. And how much more perfect could it be? We've got Loch Ness in the background, we've got this nice mossy ground under us, and there's a really nice pub just at the end of the beach. We're set. So we've identified where we want to stay tonight. The only thing is, touch wood, it will still be there when we get back. But for now we're going to go off and try and find some castles and some boat tours and
Monsters.
We passed by this way earlier and there was a big dead bird on the beach. We didn't film it, of course we didn't, it's a big dead bird. But it's not there anymore. Nessie. We're heading for Urquhart Castle now and we're on the northern side of the loch. Now the problem with the northern side is that's the more touristy side and we're stuck in a line of traffic, which is typical. But we'll be there in about 15-20 minutes. The great thing about driving along the north side is there's loads of parking spaces, so if you are coming down this way, on the road that goes from Inverness down to Fort William, there's always a parking space on your left hand side with beautiful views out over the loch.
Between 1920
Out of all the castles in Scotland, is there one with a better setting than this?
Edinburgh Castle? It's a view on the Princess Street and Primark and everything.
There's something magical about this castle that makes it one of my favourites anywhere in Scotland. I guess it's a combination of the setting, the scale, and the fact you can get right in and about and explore. Such a cool place. Dare I say, I like it more than Aonach, another famous castle lying 50 miles to the west of here.
Taking a boat again. There's one for Fort Augustus.
Fort Augustus, that's
Yeah.
the other side of the loch. There's Nessie again. He keeps changing.
Oh, he's just moving.
The Jacobite Warrior. We found a boat, but will we find a ticket?
Fingers crossed.
Oh, there's a big queue of people. Yeah, please, yeah.
Oh, didn't go through.
Cool. SteveMarsh.
Is that the boat?
18 quid each for this. Doesn't look very safe either.
I'll take it anyway.
Oh no, the queue's moving. We're about to get on our boat. But just over there, in the distance, that's the other side of the loch, and that's where we'll be camping tonight, over at Dores. We've chosen the 50-minute cruise because there are 2-hour ones, but we need to get back and get the tent set up before it gets dark.
Nice here.
Well, the tables are cool with all this information.
Yeah, I like it.
Travel companies started running trips to the Highlands in the mid-19th century, taking people to see the unspoiled mountains, glens and lochs. And visitors have been coming here ever since, just as you are doing now.
We dropped some folks off at Urquhart Castle before sailing back down to the pier opposite the Clansman Hotel. In fact, we dropped everyone off, so had the boat all to ourselves on the return. A private cruise just for the two of us through the dark deep waters of Scotland's most famous loch. Now be honest with me, what did you just see?
No, honestly, I've seen like just something poking out of the water, but it looked black because the water is really dark. But it was kind of between the waves, but it was like a bit longer, like, you know, like different shape because it was like that for a moment. Like, I don't even believe in monsters, it's true though.
Thanks very much, mate.
Very welcome. Have a good weekend now.
Cheers. Happy?
Very.
That was such a cool tour. They do options so you can take the boat up to the castle and then have a walk around the castle and come back. But we just did like the return journey because we're a wee bit pushed for time. But it's fantastic.
Ready? Let's go. I can barely see. I'm warm though.
Have you ever seen anyone so prepared for camping?
Are you laughing at me?
Of course I'm laughing at you. It's about 3:30, 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
And we're back in our forest. Just got to find that place again. I don't know if this is cool or a wee bit Blair Witch.
Blair Witch for 5 years old.
Well found again.
Look at the moss.
Wow. Hello.
Oh.
I would say well done to us. We've done a grand job.
I think so.
Is that going to be comfortable enough for the night? I think so. Look at
Comfortable
that.
enough for us.
That's one of the things I love about camping in the forest at this time of year. It's mid-October, but there's just no flies or anything, is there? It's just perfect, and it's not cold at the moment. We might come back first thing in the morning and debate that, but right now, it's fine.
It's not freezing.
It's not cold at all, don't listen to her.
Fox twins.
Oh, have you found a bench?
I found the bench with the song.
You look like you're on a date with the camera. An awkward date.
very cozy inside.
Cheers.
Decisions.
I always look at the menu and then just have fish and chips. Every time.
Ooh. It's traditional Scottish dish served with meats, which I don't know what it is.
Turnips.
What is turnip?
It's like a root vegetable. So tell us what you've got there.
So I have haggis on top,
Neeps.
neeps and potatoes and a whiskey sauce.
That looks amazing.
Thank you.
And what have I got? Of course, I've got fish and chips.
It is a traditional dish.
Do you think we're living it up just now? And in about 3 hours, we'll be under the canvas. She's stealing my chips. This is quite tricky. We're not sure where the tent is, and it's just a pitch black forest. It's raining now, and we're kind of half drunk.
Ooh, we're not drunk.
We're only half drunk. We will get there eventually.
Should we turn off the lights just to show how dark it is? 3, 2, 1.
Go. Oof.
Okay.
All good?
You want to jump in first?
Yeah. Good morning. It wasn't the best night. There was a lot of noises in the forest last night. It was a wee bit spooky, and it was wet as well. But that's us up now. We're just going to get this tent packed away and get out of here. I can barely function this morning.
Somebody needs a coffee.
A big coffee.
We heard so many steps last night.
We did. We genuinely heard
Human
steps last night, and we were talking, yeah, not animals, right next to the tent.
I was spooked out a lot. There's a path just around the tent.
Yeah.
But it was raining really bad.
There's just no way there would have been anyone out last night.
There's no way, no. Not in the rain, dark forest. It was like no lights, nothing. Maybe it's haunted, we didn't know about it.
Yeah, we need to look for some stories from here.
So if anybody knows any stories...
Aye, let us know in the comments.
Yep.
I'm starting to think, am I too old for camping? Maybe. 5-star hotels from here on in.
You're big.
We haven't even packed up the tent properly, we just dumped it in a bag because it's going to need to be dried out when we get home. Like us. How funny was it walking back from the pub last night?
Oh. I think we did well. We found the tent quickly though. Honestly, I thought we can be lost in here.
I know, me too. Have a look at Loch Ness this morning. Wow. It's perfect. Calm and still, and the clouds are hanging low. Really atmospheric, isn't it?
There was a wee boat here all night.
Yeah, that says it all.
How's your head?
I'm okay, I still need a coffee and water. Oh, the van's still there.
There's not many other cars though.
No, it's a quiet old Sunday. We're driving along the south side of Loch Ness at the moment, and we've stopped off in a little village. I'm not even going to attempt to say what it's called, but up there on the hill is the house, and that used to belong to Jimmy Page. I think after Paul McCartney bought the farm down at Mulligan, it became really cool to buy a place in Scotland, and Jimmy was up there. Jimmy! Jimmy! He's not in. But on the other side of the road we've found this beautiful little graveyard. Let's go and have a wee look. Wow, look at it. Right on the banks of Loch Ness. The Falls of Foyers. To the falls.
Careful!
Ooh. Why did I wear trainers this weekend?
Why did they wear like tweed boots?
This is treacherous. Who seriously would come here wearing those? Do you think it's called the Falls of Foyers because so many people fall here? It's the kind of damp, drizzly day that it's just perfect for visiting a waterfall. It's a bit of a slippery descent, but already it's absolutely spectacular here. I was expecting this wee waterfall on the side of the road, but it's beautiful. Oh. Still through the gap the struggling river toils, and still below the horrid cauldron boils. Oh wow, okay. That's impressive. Oh, amazing. Wow. That's powerful, isn't it? That is some sight. The viewing point's not perfect, but I hope this fence works. Can you tell we've had a lot of rain in Scotland recently? It's not just the waterfalls here, but the whole scenery is absolutely stunning. I get a lot of comments in my videos, and probably justified, that there's not enough trees in Scotland. But here, there's all these different species of trees just clinging to the edge of every surface. And I have to admit, it's true, trees really do make such a difference to the landscape. And it's something to cling on to as well. We're standing here and I actually thought it was raining, but the rain's going up the way. So of course it's from the waterfall. That's us as far as the steps go and the viewing platforms, but you can see far below the water is continuing to rage down into the river. Look, you can see the water in the air. The atmosphere here is so cool.
So that's where we are right now.
Yeah.
That's our walk, which is that upper viewer point and lower viewer point. That's the one you're thinking to do.
Oh, we were going to do, okay.
And that's the whole trail around.
Wow.
That'll be very cool.
That just shows we've only seen a tiny little bit of the Falls of Foyers. There's massive trails around here. If we can come back sometime with hiking boots and just be properly prepared and have some more time, we'll let you see a video of this place as well. Nice. And there's a cafe and gift shop on the other side of the road. What more do you need? So although the north side of Loch Ness is the main road and the main tourist drag, I would say give the south side a shot as well. The roads are smaller, but there's a lot of little hidden gems down here. And I've never been this side before, which is unforgivable. Nice camper. I love these old style campers with the angles and the brown colour. It's beautiful. And our Loch Ness adventure officially ends in the town of Fort Augustus. This is right at the bottom end of the loch, and it's quite a touristy little place. There's a lot of coaches come in here, and again it's one of these places I've got a kind of love-hate relationship with. It's a really nice setting, beautiful little town, but it's just too busy. And if you're on a boat and you want a shortcut through Scotland, the Caledonian Canal is the way to come. And here's some boats here going up through the lochs. And it's quite a tourist attraction as well. And if you're taking your boat up the Caledonian Canal, here at Fort Augustus there's 5 different chambers, 5 different steps to get up towards Loch Ness. And it'll take you around about 12 to 15 minutes to get through each chamber. So here at Fort Augustus you're talking maybe an hour to an hour and a half and you're into the loch and up towards Inverness. To be honest with you, I'm still trying to work out exactly how it happens, the engineering behind it, but it looks like when the gate behind you is closed, then they just flood that chamber and that will bring you up to the next height. We're currently debating whether to go to the toilet or not. Here in Fort Augustus, to spend a penny, it costs you 50 pennies. That's a quid for both of us. We can't afford this. We're stuck behind a CityLink bus at the moment, but that's an interesting thing. The CityLink bus service is really good. You can get buses from, I think, Glasgow and Edinburgh that'll take you all the way up to Portree in Skye via Fort William, where this bus is going to be going next. So it's a nice service. If you don't have a car, you can still get about in the Highlands.
No excuses.
No excuses. can really see the autumn colours coming through now. I must be so annoying because every 10-15 minutes I'm like pulling over to another car park. But it's just absolutely stunning. I think this is one of the best seasons to come to Scotland. It's a lot quieter and the colours are just magnificent. Back again.
Oh no. I'm watching the video about lifespan of a dog.